This is going to be a list of tips and tricks for the Hoya method on the 5x5. It's not a tutorial, you should already know how to solve it using the Hoya method. But while you're doing centers, it's important to be color neutral because that will really help you to get more easy cases. And also just like try to preserve stuff that's already made. So like this white line, I'm going to do blue and then probably green because it's decent, and if the opposite color is like decent, I'll do it usually. Here we go. Okay, so you could go like this to store the white line on a layer with like just one other thing that's of the color that you plan on using next. And of course, like while you're doing that, you would do that to get this piece up there. And so then just like, that's why when I'm solving usually, I'll do like moves like that, even though like technically I could probably do that. I just don't like to mess up stuff that's already made. And then another important thing is to not try and preserve too much, because like, you know, here's a block, here's a block, here's a block, but if I've already decided I'm going to do blue, then green, then white, then there's not really much point in trying to save yellow and orange, because like, yeah, it might be more efficient, but I would spend so much time and effort trying to preserve that stuff that I'm not going to use for so long that it probably wouldn't be worth the effort. This is another example where you can save a move, because you might just want to do that and then bring it down like that, but you can already just from right there go ahead and bring it up like that. And that helps if like you have a solved something down here, like maybe if this orange center were solved, it just helps because like you have to slice back anyways in that case. This case is one that I think a lot of people know, but I'm going to show it to you anyways, where you have this like corner center and edge center, and you can just go like that to solve them. This case right here is kind of cool because you bring it down, over, and then up. This case is cool because it's just sexy move a bunch of times. This case, on the other hand, you're going to want to start off with a U prime, and then do that, and then that. Something you may not have known about solving like a pair and a corner edge is that like as long as you don't have anything you're trying to save in those centers, it can always be done with like a trigger and then at maximum one move of setup. So like this one is easy. You just do that for your setup and then bring it down, trigger. Like this, then you could do that. This case right here, the setup is actually that, and then you would bring it up like that. So just have fun like playing around and trying to find the different cases, and always challenge yourself to match them up with at most one move of setup, and a lot of times that one move isn't even necessary. This piece is right here, so you just go ahead and pair them both up at the same time and then finish like that.